What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a great 4th of July weekend. As a lot of you known, if you watched videos in the past, I put brand new 3.90 posi rear in this car, which put me in the 12 seconds on the quarter mile stack. Now, the reason I'm making this video is a little bit for information to put out there, but a lot is asking for some help. Now, I know a lot of you that watch my videos drive 5.7 Challengers, 5.7 Chargers, this and that, and have way more experience than I do with modding and tuning, adding modifications, bolt-ons, power adders, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you are out there and you have driven or modded or anything like these, put in the comments below what is the best starter bolt-ons for power when it comes to these cars. Now, a lot of the research that I've done would be, people say to build for the car from the rear back, which is what I started to do when I put the posi rear end in. You know, before this car wasn't posi, so it was just one of the biggest downfalls when it comes to this car. So now that I have a posi rear, I think the back end is strong enough to be able to handle a little bit more power than it comes factory. So pretty much as far as it goes with this car, as far as power outers go, I'm looking to see what kind of bolt-ons that everybody out there has done themselves. You know, from besides the rear, there is a Flowmaster exhaust on this. Now, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I did put it on. It was on the car when I bought it. The car is super loud. It sounds great. Doesn't make for good in-car videos, but it sounds great, but I'm not sure necessarily it's the best for performance. It looks to me like it isn't a cheap system, and I like to think that it's a full-on performance system, but like I said, I don't know. I have to look into it maybe a little bit more, see if I can find like a part number. We have the rear end now. We have the exhaust system. I have a tune on it from Johan, from Diablo Sport. I have a cold air intake, and the thing runs on 93 octane fuel. Other than that, this thing is factory, and I am looking to add more power to this. So obviously the only thing you can do is start tinkering with the motor. You have your set, you put a set of long tube headers on it, which is probably one of the first modifications I would do personally. And then if I really wanted to get into it, I would put a set of heads on it, and then I would put while I have the engine torn apart, probably do a cam and maybe upgrade the lifters. And I'm not hugely knowledgeable when it comes to engine stuff. I've tinkered a little bit, but nothing with modern. I've only tinkered with 440s and stuff like that out of 73 Challenger that my stepdad races. Although I don't have a lot of experience, I'm eager to learn, which is why I'm making this video and asking you guys to put in the description, in the comments, what sort of modifications you have done to your 5.7 Challengers, Chargers, or even trucks, you know? The biggest worry of mine when it comes to modding something like this, I don't daily drive this car, but it is something I like to drive around, go for cruises, and the biggest thing I'm worried about is losing that drivability. Now, that being said, I want you guys to use the comments below to help each other out as well as myself and give the best information that you possibly could. Just put like a list of mods that you have used personally or that you have seen other people do. Put any sort of modifications you have done that has helped improve your car's horsepower and torque. I have the 3.90 gears. I have a Flowmaster exhaust that is cat back. Not sure if it's a full-on performance exhaust. I didn't put it on, so I wouldn't know. Thing runs on 93 octane fuel. It was tuned for straight up 93 octane, and I have a custom tune from Johan. Cold air intake on the system, and that is pretty much it as far as it gets. Pretty much the way to go, in my opinion, and as far as how I see it, is throw a set of headers on it to start with. Maybe a better performance exhaust from Corsa or Borla. I know this sort of isn't a typical video that I would post, but I appreciate all the help I can get. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.